Hello, Mustang parents and guardians. Welcome to Anatomy and Physiology. My name is Mrs. Blanchard. I've been teaching here at Walnut for 4 years and been a teacher for 5. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I have a beautiful family. My husband's name is Corbin, and we have a daughter named Frankie. She's almost 2 years old, and she's the joy of our every single day. My husband is also a teacher, so we've been tackling distance learning together this semester, and it's been pretty nice to have someone at home who's also experiencing the same daily troubles and struggles as I am. A brief class overview. We actually kind of go over a lot in anatomy, so I say brief, but I really shouldn't say brief. We have anatomy vocab, cells and tissues, integumentary system, the skeletal system, the muscular system, the nervous system, special senses, endocrine system, blood, cardiovascular system, immune system, respiratory system, digestive system, urinary system, and finally reproductive system. So your student is going to be learning a lot this semester and next semester in anatomy. We move at a pretty fast pace because we have a lot to go through, but I find students usually get the opportunity to find a body system that they excel in. And so sometimes this pace can be more engaging for them, and it allows them to kind of get through those more challenging body systems and maybe on to one they enjoy a little bit more. Recommended supplies. Of course, while distance learning, they're going to need a computer with internet access, a functioning camera, microphone, and speaker. If you're having any trouble with this, please contact the district for support. I do recommend wearing headphones. It's not a necessity, but it can help a lot with any background noise students might be experiencing at home, help them stay more focused. If the headphones have a built-in microphone, like the iPhone headphones, most cell phones come with a set of inexpensive headphones with a microphone attached for phone calls. This mic is actually really good at picking up just your student's voice if they're called upon during class. I also wear headphones just so my voice is heard loud and clear every day through our Zoom call. They have a textbook that they should have received over summer. If they have not received their textbook yet, because it is a good resource to have, then they need to contact their GLC and arrange a time to pick it up. Class procedures while distance learning. These are some of the main applications I've found very successful so far. We use Zoom every day for our class meeting, and I've had no problems. Everything that I put out is on Google Classroom, so all of my activities, daily lessons, materials can all be found on our Google Classroom. No students have complained or had trouble finding their resources as of right now. I also have found Flipgrid really helpful. This is an application students can use to make short videos and see each other's videos. So it kind of has this community atmosphere. This is one of the ways that we got to know each other at the beginning of the school year. Students answered some questions about themselves, and all their peers got to see them, and so did I. Edpuzzle is the resource that I use to pre-record my lectures and post. It allows me to put embedded questions into the video so I know students are staying engaged and I get some feedback on what they're understanding. The perk of using this tool is also that if students happen to miss class one day, they can always go back and look at these Edpuzzles at a later time. Pear Deck is a resource that I also use in class because it's very interactive. It's one way for me to present slides or presentations, and students can participate through filling in questions or asking me questions. I am asking that all students get on Remind this semester. It's an amazing tool. It allows me to talk to kids in real time in a safe, secure app. And it does not rely on internet access, which can be really helpful if your child is having technical difficulties. They can tell me in real time. When we are not on a Zoom call, it's very important that you know students still have in-class assignments they should be working on. If it is the anatomy and physiology block and you see that your child is sitting idle, I would encourage them to double check Google Classroom, or for you to ask them, what are you doing today in anatomy? And there's likely something that they're supposed to be working on. Sometimes it's due by the end of the period. My grading policy. This semester, I've decided to make labs projects, tests and quizzes, homework and classwork all worth 30% of their grade. Due to distance learning, I felt like truthfully, all of these categories end up having a pretty big importance on how we obtain material this school year. 10% of their grade will be a final at the end of the semester. Just some things I wanted to note that I've noticed so far for distance learning. Students have adapted and are learning the routines very, very quickly. Even on the first day of school, before they even had me, they were ready to go. They had the proper background. I had very little issues with digital citizenship. This was something I was kind of nervous going into in this new teaching environment. What can I not control? I can't control where students are sitting in their home, what kind of background they have behind them, what they show up wearing. But I have had outstanding digital citizenship and also really great class participation. In a Zoom call, most students are asked to stay muted, but anytime I call on somebody, they unmute and share instantly and willfully. I've also noticed students are willing to share out. They'll volunteer and share out. The quality of work and timeliness has also been great. I have no complaints with student participation and their quality of work so far. I mentioned that we did an assignment in the beginning of the school year where students answered some questions about themselves. One question I asked was, what's something that you would like to work on this school year? And I cannot tell you how many students said that they wanted to work on time management. So I have been racking my brain thinking of more ways outside of just creating timely due dates for students to manage their time better. I think this is a skill we are all trying to work on, and I wanted you to be aware so we could maybe work together with your child and help them to reduce procrastination and set up better routines and habits while at home. If you're looking to reach me with any comments, questions, or concerns, please send me an email at eblanchard@wvusd.org. I look forward to getting to know you and your child this school year. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.